Today, I wanted to play the long drive completely wrong by walking everywhere. So I set up an arbitrary goal of 100 kilometers and started planning this out. The first thing I needed to do was track my distance, so I made a very simple mod showing the distance on the top left. Then I considered if this was even possible, because in a long drive you have food and water, and if either of those drop, you'll slowly lose health. So I needed to pack as much food as I could in my lunch pack, because the only other way to get food and water is to hope that random buildings along the way will spawn some. And my second challenge is rabid bunnies spawning. These will attack the player and spawn pretty often, so I'll need a way to defend myself. And finally, I'll be fighting my own attention span, because I'll basically be doing nothing for a long time. And so now, this tiny rain shack is our launching point. So I packed some water, took the BB gun, and with my sausage in hand, I believed in the run. And my mod broke. The kilometers just went down, even though I was in the right direction. Something I learned about the game is that after a certain distance, the game kind of changes the player's coordinates, which is how I tracked the distance from the spawn. So I needed a way to fix this and start all over again. Why did it go negative? Which led to my next issue. I'm not exactly sure why it went negative. After a little bit of testing, I did finally come up with a solution. So now I can start the actual run. It's time to go on an adventure of my life. What the hell? The game decided to throw the worst start ever. Thankfully, I don't need the car, but the gun was stuck. And on top of that, the water spout that you spawn at is completely blocked by the rock. The only thing I had guaranteed was my food. But luckily enough, I found a barrel of water outside, I filled my canteen, and with my sausage in hand, we were off on our adventure. This is the most exciting this will get from here on out. Everything after this is garbage. And just like that, I found a building within the first 10 minutes. This was perfect. I just needed to get a little bit of food. Alright guys, calm down. I'm trying to make walking as fun as possible. Don't blame me here. It's probably actually at 1 kilometer distance, which is kind of cool. I don't know what I want more. Sausage or the chocolate? Well, I could just eat the chocolate, right? Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Grab the chocolate. Go. Oh, there's a bunny too. Alright, we're off. We've got food. We've got light. We've got the perfect run right here, right now. You're tuning in to the perfect run. We're all going on an adventure to reach 100 kilometers. As a group. Once I get to 2, I only have to do it 50 more times. And 3, 34 more times. I was getting bored pretty quickly. And soon enough, I started talking about math. So at this point, I decided I was just going to start watching YouTube and just talk whenever something happens, I guess. And after 25 minutes of straight walking, I finally found something new. I found an empty revolver. Completely useless, so I just kept going on my adventure. What? What did I just... Oh god. There was a bunny on my tail, so I jumped up on the rock to safety. And when I got to the other side, he just kind of died. He just fell off the rock and died. And finally, after almost an hour of walking, I've made my first real accomplishment. 10 kilometers! 10 kilometers! We've done it! I can say I've walked 10 kilometers in one day. At 13 kilometers, I killed another bunny with a rock. 5 minutes later, I spotted a building. Another 5 minutes, I could actually tell what it was. And a couple minutes later, I actually made it to the mysterious mansion downtown nowhere. Alright, I need to get some food, and I need some water while I'm here. And hopefully I can find some ammo. I just gotta sneak around. I can't have this guy see me, or else I'm probably just gonna die. I found some food, but so far it was a little disappointing. And my heart was racing with all the old men noises going on around me. But there was one room I haven't checked yet that is relatively safe, and that's the bathroom. Which was also kind of disappointing. So the place seemed kind of like a bit of a bust. But I wanted to keep looking around just in case I found anything. I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I didn't even know AKs were in this game. But now I had one, and it was a great way to defend myself with 7 bullets left. So I decided to make my escape. And with my right hand on my gun and my left hand on the sausage, I made it out. I also took a quick little break, With the lights now off and 2 pancakes in my stomach, I'm ready to keep going. I just first have to get to 20 kilometers, which looks like it's right on this bush. I did it! 20 kilometers! Woo! Woo! Okay, 20 kilometers. Yeah! All right, back to watching YouTube. I think I've already been here. I swear I walked straight that way. Wait, this isn't supposed to be possible. The distance would have gone down if I went backwards. Well, yes, but no. You see, the way I made the program is that because of the player's coordinates being reset, I had to change the point that the player has to run away from to the player's location. So technically, if you walked in a very large circle, I could get to 100 kilometers. But I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to restart the run, so I just decided to walk directly away from it. Hello? UFO? What? I didn't know that was a thing. I've just been walking out here for like 3 hours now. Then, at about 38 kilometers, I found a nice little building with just enough food to keep me going until my next point of interest. The road. I finally see the road. Thank goodness. I honestly cannot believe I am actually approaching 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers. Wait, is that a building? That might be a building. This pointless, useless building. And then I found this really weird hole. What is? I don't want to step in there. I don't want to lose this run, but... Oh. 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 Yeah, if I go in there, I'm dead. Whee! Are you kidding me? Alright, with probably the most excitement I've had in a while, I focused back on my main mission. After my treacherous adventures through the desert, I finally made it out to the dirt lands. A much more relaxing landscape. And it's also very nice to be able to see without massive rocks in the way hiding buildings. I'm almost at 50 kilometers. It's been so long. And I came to the most pointless building. Why did I come here? Why? What a waste of time. And soon enough, I made it to 50. We're actually almost at 50. We're almost at 50. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, 2, 1. Oh, yeah! 50! 50 kilometers! That's only halfway. Oh, finally. I think this is a garage. Looks like there's a leg up there. A car? A bike? What? Is there anything inside? No. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anything on you? Nothing. Let's open it up. What's inside? So the first thing I want is water. Food is also a plus. Alright, perfect. Sausage and meat. So I'm gonna eat this meat. Alright, this is really big refresh on food, and there's plenty of water around. So I'm not even worried about that. This is actually big. A metal detector. I wanted to try this for so long, but I never wanted to walk around. The real answer here is we attach... Oh! We can attach the meat! I bugged it! Oh! Oh my goodness, let's do this. This is still big. We got a lot of food now. Now the only problem is water. And I was also right. Water was getting increasingly hard to find. I even dropped my canteen because it was empty and I wanted to hold more food. But for now, I had plenty of time to find more. So I sat back and started watching YouTube again, while I held forward the best way I knew how, with 2 sausages in hand. But then, things took a turn for the worse. What the heck is that? Wait. No. No. No, you're not killing me. Oh, that was very anticlimactic. I just had to walk around. But this also meant I would have to be more aware of my screen while I was walking forward on the road. Oh, also I crossed 60 kilometers. I barely even noticed. I feel like the game's breaking. The game's breaking. I've been walking too long. Wait, I'm perma-flying. I learned how to fly. Now I'm at 69 kilometers. Nice. I found a nice little rest stop with another hungry man, but I wasn't gonna let him touch my sausage. Then I ravaged the building looking for any source of water I could find. I was getting kind of desperate now. I haven't had water for about 10 kilometers and I was starting to get a little bit worried, so I booked it for the closest desert. If you haven't played the long drive before, you probably are wondering why the desert. Yes, it's very contradictory. Finding water in the desert doesn't happen. But in this game, you can actually walk into the cacti, and it will be chopped into little pieces, giving you fresh water. I haven't said this yet to build up some excitement since I spawned in a desert, and I never had to worry about water. But now, I wasn't in a desert, and I was panicking. Not only was I miles away from the desert, I had 0 ounces of water. So with my health slowly draining and having checked my last nearby building, I ran as fast as possible as I could towards the desert. My only chance to save me from death, because if I died, this was over. I wasn't going to be starting over again, at least not today. So with 3 sausages in hand and 1 meatloaf, I could only hope I would make it in time. I can't sleep. I literally cannot sleep or I'm gonna die. I need to walk. And just walk. I'm losing so much health. This is so bad. And on the way there, I noticed that eating food regained a slight amount of health. So I ended up eating my last sausage just to get that little extra distance. You know, I didn't think I was gonna be in this life or death position at 80 kilometers, but here we are. That's actually it. Oh my gosh. Which one's the closest one? I'm having a hard time deciding between left or right. This is like literally life decision. No wait, is that one closer? Oh my gosh. I think I can make it to that one. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so close. This is actually so close. I can make it. I can actually make it. This is not that far. It's not that far. And having used my last sausage, this was it. This is what ended the run. I might shoot it just to break it faster. Actually, no, I don't need to shoot it. I don't need to shoot it. Oh my gosh, please. 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 What's the big about? Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh, water! Water! Oh, boy, I've never been so happy. Oh, there's no way. This is scripted. This is genuinely scripted. No, I can't believe I made it. If I even hesitated for like half a second longer, I would have died. Guaranteed. And now I had water. Nothing was going to stop me from reaching my goal. I hovered around the desert until I found the last building I needed. I got some water, I found some extra food, and then I hit 90 kilometers soon after that. All that was left was to take my few final steps to 100 kilometers. And that's exactly what I did. 95! Woo! 54, 96, 97, 98. And I really want to relish in this moment of 99.99 kilometers. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. I did it. Yeah. And that's how I played the long drive the worst possible way you can imagine. And I also made a video longer than 10 minutes. I've finally done it.